Thursday. I'm going jacketless. It's like 7 degrees. It's really nice out. It's all relative, right? It's Thursday. This is Thunder. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to do the closing video for the Every Single Day Summit. And I'm just going to leap on in, but I wanted to give you that little intro as a Thursday Thunder viewer as to what I'm doing. So, ready? Here we go. Hey, welcome to the end of the best summit ever. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. I've been your host of the Every Single Day Summit. Thank you so much for watching, so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed all 17 of the speakers over 17 days, and it brings us to an end. And what I have learned over these every single days has been that this wasn't actually the worst summit ever. It was the best summit ever. Oh, wait, it's also the only summit ever. So, what could be holding us back? Like limiting beliefs, minor stuff like perfectionism, procrastination, comparisonitis, self-deprecation. Should I go on a little bit? How about self-esteem? How about imposter syndrome? Feel any of those? Pick one. Pick a card. Any card. I've had them all. We've all had them all, I think, at some point. And yet, that is what usually stops. Just one of those limiting beliefs usually stops us from creating, from doing, from acting, from making, from starting anything, whether it's a project or a relationship or a book or a summit, because I think it has to be the best summit ever, which of course it will be because it will still be the only summit ever. But remember, it will still have the same classification as the worst summit ever. You following the math here? Because we only have one thing we're talking about. Because you remember that thing we had before the summit? That was this guy. Big old null, zero, le nul. There's nothing there. That's not the worst or the best. It doesn't exist. Now, the Every Single Day Summit, as of today, exists. You were a part of it. Now, I hope some of the 17 speakers brought you over some of those hills, some of those mountains, some of those little molehills that you can take a daily practice through rituals, through character building, through openings to take you further onto the next day so that you can make every day every single day. So what has happened here is also that I don't want to keep this the worst summit or the best summit. And what has happened is that I found that this was a lot of fun. I got to meet 17 people, have them all on video connection meeting. That was super fun. We laughed a lot. I learned all kinds of stuff. I hope you did too. And what I have found is that we have to get out of this comfort zone, break through the limiting beliefs, and go create your worst whatever ever. It's going to be the worst, it's going to be the first. That's kind of catchy and it rhymes. Maybe the next summit should be called The Worst and the First. All right, all right. 17th of February, it's starting. The Worst and First Summit to get you out of your shell and go build your worst thing that you've never built before. And whether it's a book or a song or a company or a project or anything you want that you have been hesitant, you have been procrastinating, you're worried about perfectionism, all of the limiting beliefs, or take your pick. What has been holding you back? And let's go crash through that wall and open the floodgates, because that's what we have done here with the Every Single Day Summit. How often are we going to do it again? Oh, yeah, every single day. It's so easy. Yeah, it's so simple. Yet, is it easy? It's easy now. Guess what? It's easier now because I've done it. This has been the worst summit ever, the best summit ever, and until February 17th, this has been the only summit ever. Come join us on the 17th. I'll even make all of the videos here accessible at a different link. I'll share that somewhere. And come see us every single month on the 17th at summit.repossible.com to find some way to crash through your limiting beliefs in 2021. I'm your host, Bradley Charbonneau. I will be here every single month. Will you?